My brother, Lawrence Newell. Let me take you back to when what really happened. They had played a game. They had played a game before then. And the guy who they was playing against, they had lost the game. So they wanted to play another game.
They're gambling.
The first game, the first game, they had a bet on the game. But the streets and the talk was that they bet all this money, $50,000 on the basketball game. That wasn't true. That wasn't true at all. No, that wasn't true. Y'all didn't know that, but that wasn't true. They didn't even have a bet.
And because they were doing some street business together.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Big 50 frequented the Dog and KK's illegal casino, and the shooting seems to have been a culmination of I guess, who's getting the most money competition gone a little too far. Big 50 had been a YBI teen soldier from the late 70s and rose at one time to be one of the biggest guys in the cities.
Now 50 came in there one time. I'm gonna tell you a story about 50 when he came in there. He had the baddest motherfucking ring I had ever seen in my life on his finger. The baddest ring. He came in that motherfucker. I'm talking about when he came in that motherfucker, he was throwing it up. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing it up. So anyway, that nigga came in there with a diamond ring on. It set up off his hand about like this. He had a diamond right here, a big 10 carat sitting up here. He had another 10 carat sitting over here. He had another 10 carat sitting over here. And diamond out. I was like,
that's
yeah.
30 carats.
Man, the man had on a ring that was so motherfucking bad. Now check this out. I think my brother got a little jealous. No, I don't think he got jealous. He did get jealous. And he had the map on. He had the map with, you know, the world, the United States. He had that on with the ring. He came in there. My brother got a little jealous. He never said it, but I know he did because he wants to be the big dog. He wants to be everything. The very next day, he went out to Greenfield Plaza, me and him. He got a diamond ring. It must have been like a 50 carat. This motherfucker was like a flashlight. One big, I swear to God, ask anybody. He got a diamond ring so big, he went and got the map of Africa, a chain about this big, with his name spelled out in diamonds and lawns.
On the map of Africa.
On the map of Africa. Steve came in there with that fucking ring on and that map, and the very next day, my brother went and he bought that.
I've found that one of the main downfalls of a lot of the biggest, not just drug dealers, but Italian mafia, all type of criminals, is gambling. And in Detroit in the late 80s, early 90s, all the big names, Demetrius Holloway, Maserati Rick, and others, and the Newell brothers, they loved to gamble. And the Newell brothers had their own after hours, and that's kind of where Meech and T got exposed to them. And the beef that made it onto season 1 of the BMF Star Show, where there's the K9 shoots the guy at the basketball court, that all started over who was wearing the best jewelry at the gambling spot.
My brother had stopped messing with the plug. He had stopped messing with the plug because he had knew some shit was about to happen, because one day he come out the joint. He come from out the joint.
The gambling joint.
The gambling joint. And he was going to throw something in the garbage can. And when he went over there to throw something in the garbage can, the feds is in the garbage dumpster searching. So my brother jumped back. He said, man, what the fuck y'all doing? They say, minding our business, and you need to mind your motherfucking business. So he went back in, closed the door. I'm in Baltimore. I never forget it. He called me. He said, man, where you at? I said, I'm in Baltimore. He said, man, you need to come home, man. We need to talk. I said, what's up? He said, man, just come on back, man. We need to talk. So when he got back, told me the story. So he told his people, they call you, don't answer the phone.
Plug was here and he was a Colombian?
Yeah, Colombian Plug.
In Florida or here?
In Florida. But if he was telling his people, if they call you, do not answer the telephone because something's about to happen. Something about to happen because he didn't seen them in the thing. They own us, you know. So now what he do? He go to California.
Yeah, okay, before we get how at the peak, how many a month do you think your brother?
Man, I couldn't really say because, like I say, I wasn't never really at the pickup point. He wasn't never really.
What's the most you ran through in a show?
Oh man, I know the most I ever did in one day was about 20 or 30.
So you had to have done 100 in a month.
Oh yeah, man. I was selling from bigs on up. He wasn't doing the bigs. He wasn't breaking shit down. You know.
You was making what, about 2,000 in profit on each one?
Yeah.
So you might have made 200,000 in a month.
Yeah.
Profit.
And I'm gambling like
Millions.
And I'm gambling like a motherfucker.
When Big Meech and his brother were moving up the food chain and Terry got a settlement that allowed him to probably give the seed money for their first larger purchase, Detroit was full of guys that were selling, not full of guys, but there was more groups than we'll ever know that were selling, 100, 200 kilos a month. Now, what made them want to leave town? Was it the idea of more opportunity somewhere else, or they just wanted to be big fish in a sea that wasn't so full already of sharks and piranhas?
I'm at the car wash up on 7 Mile. I'll never forget it. I'm at the car wash up on 7 Mile. And one morning, I went there to get my car washed. So when I get there, you have to get out, they take your car, you walk, they get the thing down, you can watch your car as they washing and you go on down and you pay. So when I come out the door, as soon as I come out the door, Meech and T is standing there. Hey, Kay, what's up, man? I'm like, what's happening? He's like, man, you talk to your brother? Now, I'm glad it was them two. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't particularly violent.
No, they didn't come across to me as the violent type. They come across to me as some money getting guys, that just wanted some money. They didn't want all the rah-rah and all that old type of shit. If some guy, I can't tell you or this person, I don't know what my brother after he done took your money too. He got my money too, but I ain't told them that. I ain't told him he got my goddamn money too, and I'm looking for him too. Who gonna believe that? Because everybody in the street thought that Lawrence and KK is like this. They like this. They thought that when he sold the key, I got money off of it. That when I sold the key, he got money off of it. But when he sold the key, I didn't get no money off of it. I had my own thing. I had my own trap house.
But not to the streets, y'all was one thing.
Yeah, to the streets. Yeah. But we gonna come together when something happen, for sure. If something happen, he get into something, I'm gonna be at his aid. I get into something, he gonna be at my aid. That's how it was. But when it came to everybody thought that me, him, and we was just, it was supposed to be that way when I first came home, but it didn't turn out that way. I ended up leaving. That's when I found out that they had gave him some money. I didn't know they gave him some money. So I ended up getting my money back. He ended up coming back to Detroit. I ended up getting my money back. I don't know if they end up getting their money back. I don't know the circumstances or whatever. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. He was getting the shit, sending it back, but he was sending it back to my brother-in-law and my cousin. They selling the shit. I don't even know it back. He using my fucking money. Yeah, that's my brother. That's the dog. I think they was the most luckiest guys in the world to meet Lawrence and KK, because if they would have met anybody else, anybody else, it wouldn't have went the way
Or
it
you think
went.
they might have been, what, victimized?
I think so. Because they say they would have met the best friends. Let's say if they would have met the best friends. You understand what I'm saying? And it was a lot of that shit going on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of that going on. You know, motherfuckers selling you fake keys and all kind of shit, man. You know, Lawrence was Lawrence, and he did his moving and this, that, but he wasn't into the robbing and the. What he gonna do? He gonna try to get you in that crap game and gonna try to beat you out of it. You know, but he ain't finna run up on you and the head and take your money and that wasn't his style. Detroit had started getting to the point where, you know, especially when the drought came, you know, when the drought hit the city, you damn near gotta, you should be gone. Yeah, you should pack up and you should leave.
What year was that?
I mean, anytime a drought came, anytime you notice that a drought came, you should pack up and you should just wait till it come. You know, don't deal. If you going outside of your people, you know what I'm saying? Because when that drought come, now you looking everywhere. You looking over.
That's how you end up.
Yeah, that's how you end up in the ground. You know, you looking here, 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 and that's how you end up in a situation that's not too good. Like I ended up getting shot 4 times, had to dive out a window.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah. These guys, man, that was working for me. Well, they started out working for my brother. And they started working. My brother had, you know, he ain't with the trap houses no more. I'm with the trap houses. So now they working for me.
So you had rocks being sold out of spots too.
Yeah, at one time, 86, 85, 86, 87, 88, it was, I ain't got to do that no more. Because, yeah, met this, you know.
In 1990, the Newell brothers got indicted. Now, Lawrence, a.k.a. the dog, a.k.a. K9, was really the guy who had the plug. So he had worse charges. He was not able to get out on bail. He did, like it says in the show, eventually tell. Now, the show has a lot of stuff wrong about other people that told, like B. Mickey from the 50 Boys who didn't, but K9, a.k.a. Lawrence, did tell. KK did not.